Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Culture Foolishness recap of BMF. This is for season 3, episode 3. Yes,
Yes,
we are here.
yes, indeed.
I am Creed of Exodus Studios and architectsmars.com, and my co-host is
Coach Tamara Simone, your favorite life coach's favorite life coach. If you know, you know.
Show you right. So, gotta start off with this. This is gonna hit a little later than normal. Had some action going on this weekend. Coach Tamara Simone. I don't even know if we gonna call her something different
I'm
now.
still Coach Tamara Simone. I did that on purpose. Don't be that. Don't be one of
But
them people.
but I'm just saying. But we was busy. Somebody was jumping the broom this weekend, and it wasn't me. So you could
I
probably,
don't.
yeah, hopped on over. So excuse our lateness, but we had some things to take care of.
Pardon the swag.
So we will jump right into this. So this episode starts with Meech. His place is compromised and he gets robbed.
Correct.
Stacks is there, although I don't know, I'm gonna come up with this theory later, but Stacks was there. He gets beat up by the dudes. Not that bad, but anyway, and Meech, they lose their money, they lose probably some drugs, the whole deal. So he needs to get a new crib. So
Mm-hmm.
now things are getting set in motion for him to um buy something. He's gonna need some help. So we'll get
He
down to
needs to
that.
legitimately
Some
buy
legit
something.
exactly. So he's gonna need some help from somebody. So after that, he goes to the club and he confronts Angel about, first of all, the other situation looked like a setup, and now that happened. So he's like, "Yo, did you tell on what was going on with me?" She says no. Neo's weird club owner character.
He's a
He
club owner pimp
Oh, he is a pimp.
person. He's
Yeah,
a pimp
he looks weird with hair. Why they gotta be finger waves? I'm just
because
so
some pimps, you know what, in spite of anything, a lot of pimps are behind the times when it comes to their hair. It was a lot of pimps in the 90s that had Jerry curls and S curls
and finger waves.
and and I feel like pimps with finger waves was like in the late 90s, like because you can't finger waves is a little current
Hmm.
for that time period.
Hmm. Because I know Rapping Forte definitely had finger waves.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that song
Mm-hmm.
Players Club?
I do.
Dun,
I do.
dun, 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 dun. Okay, so back to it. So he confronts old girl, she denies.
Mm-hmm.
Um Pimp Neo character. They chop it up. It looks like Meech is kind of looking suspicious of him as well, as probably rightfully so there.
Yes.
And what happened after that? Do you remember the next
I do not.
sequence?
But I can jump around the episode
Yeah, we could
if
do
that's
that.
how y'all want to get down, especially since at this point, if you ain't seen it, then you deserve all these spoilers.
Yeah, because we late,
Um,
so jump around.
Pops goes to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Now Pops is in Atlanta. You know what? No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back and then come forth. Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Aaliyah. Um, Markeisha calls Terry
Mm-hmm.
on some kind of trying to be sweet to him, but he over it now. So, I mean, until he ain't. He over it on some like, no, all right, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not on that type of time.
Right. And hung
Okay,
up
whatever.
on her. She
Like you
was
said what you said.
appalled.
Click. You said what you said. Click, whatever.
She was
So
appalled.
that we were happy for him.
We
I
were.
was mad at him.
I was clapping. I know I
I know
clapped,
he was
but
physically clapping. It was very much it was noise making clap for him.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um and then but yeah, so then we could jump to Pops going to Atlanta. Now
Yep.
here's the thing. Obviously, Pops don't know that he the only one checking for Lucille, that he not the only one checking for Lucille.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there like, you do not need to be in another part of the country right now,
Yeah.
unless you want to um unconsciously know that your wife's cheeks are getting clapped by somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what's happening.
Well,
If,
that the
if it's not happening,
foundation
then
is
it's gonna
being
happen
laid for it to
extremely
happen.
soon. Oh yeah, it's being laid thick and solid.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Getting popcorn from their home state. Yeah, he's not playing games at all, Mr. Maurice.
Man,
I remember his name. I'll be forgetting a lot of people's name on here. He ain't a big character. I remember Maurice's name because he out here doing his motherfucking thing.
when people like see when you have the resources to do certain things against somebody who does not. And you know what? I do want to go into real quick, since we're talking about resources and
Mm-hmm.
lack thereof.
Mm-hmm.
So when Meech is essentially asking Pops, like, here, I'm saying, go ahead and sign for the crib or whatever like that. I'm gonna take care of everything. I just need a legit signature on it. And he was like, oh, like this ain't right. Like, I don't make this much. These check stubs is fake and blah, blah, blah. And Meech responded like, you used to do this and you used to do that. So like, don't make it seem like you above doing something that's illegal or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
that part really stuck out to me, because I'm sorry, I feel like Charles be acting like he holier than thou, and I don't get it. And you can't do this thing to where you like, well, I did it to support my family because wrong is wrong. Like, if you're using your kid's social security number to get your lights cut on, then that don't make it honorable. It's still
Mm-hmm.
wrong.
Right.
Now I understand you doing what you have to do, but acknowledge that that this is not right in the eyes of the law.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a very interesting dialogue. And
Yeah, because I feel like, yeah, you like you said, Charles be trying to he picks where he wants to have morality, and it's like you can't pick and choose. You gotta be consistent. I want to jump back to
please do.
Terry and him just navigating, dealing with the competition of the King Henry character or that organization, because
Mhm.
basically they losing a lot of their clients to them because they're still waiting on getting their product in. And
Correct.
he had to pull the I've been your homie since day one on one of them just to keep them down with them, but it ended up being a player move because that's the person that they use to get information to be able to hit their shipment, which um what's the cop's name again? I always forget his name.
Man, I keep calling him Helen's husband, and
Ugh,
I know I'm wrong for that, but I don't care because he did Helen wrong in that movie. But I
can't.
digress. I
Um,
digress. You're
well,
right.
basically, he told old girl, our scary fellow that's on the show, he told her how to basically use a vehicle that would go under the radar of the average police, which was an ambulance, which was pretty genius. So I
Yes.
was like, okay, he's earning his money. He's earning his
Yes.
money. I see him.
You got to get his son out that jam. He know
Oh,
he ain't built out for. He ain't built for it.
well, the way he was walking to him, because this was the episode where he saw him. Yeah, it was a little bad. It looked bad. He was holding his side. He was walking slow, like his booty hurt. It's bad. It's bad. It's
I
just
didn't say
like,
that.
get me out. But listen, we all saw it. Okay. First of all, you know what? You know what else we have to
Here we
speak
go.
on real quick.
Here we go.
Um, and Tammy knows, or Coach Tamara Simone knows, I should say. That's the fam's nickname. But um, I'm pretty harsh on acting. Now, the other two shows that we reviewed, the acting was good enough to where that was rarely anything that I even addressed in any of the reviews was the acting. Maybe a little bit in rap shit, but barely. I don't even think I
I was
did.
gonna say like
I can't
not
even think because
really.
everybody did. It's like it seemed like old girl in that the more ghetto one. That's her natural personality. It probably ain't. She probably just an actress. It's just like who was it? DMX. How it seemed like he just played himself in everything, but it was good because he played himself good. Um, it's some acting deficiencies in this. Like, boy, ugh.
You know what? I don't mean to jump all. I'm about to do a big skip.
Okay.
Big skip. But that nigga who played Tupac, my nigga, if you feel away, then you are welcome to my DMs. That I most likely will not respond, but you are more than welcome to it. You should have called Demetrius Ship and recommended him instead. You ain't got to take back for everything because no, you
Nah,
will
he was like,
not.
I'm about to get this money. I don't care how trash I'm about to be in this role. Just trash.
He
And
ran.
it's a couple things wrong with the whole Tupac thing. I feel
Oh, break
like
it down. Break it down.
they was referencing shit that was should have happened 4, 5 years in the future, which
Mm-hmm.
is ass. Because you could have had Tupac in it. He was an operating rapper at the time that they were doing stuff. It's just reference the shit that he actually was doing at the time. They could have talked about I get around. Brenda's got a baby, like all that
And
shit would
wasn't
have been
and wasn't
fine.
that very recently off, if not still in the era of digital underground?
Uh,
I
because
mean, I
that
could
was
be wrong.
probably, I feel like that is taking place at least 92 or 93, feel like.
Okay,
And he wasn't really with them no more. He was only with them for a little while, like
okay,
late 90, 91, and then he had his own stuff going on
okay,
after that.
okay,
But he worked with them still. But he
okay.
had his own because like I Get Around is Digital Underground on the song, but that was like his second
Mm-hmm,
album. That's not even his first album. So
mm-hmm.
he still, of course, he was cool with them guys. So
It's
they still
like
did
this
stuff.
nigga did not understand the assignment though.
Ugh,
He did not understand the assignment clearly.
so
Like,
bad.
bruh, I know you could have DM'd Demetrius Ship. I feel like he responds respectfully. I'm not trying to say you're not important, but I feel like you're someone who responds to your DMs. Like, bruh, no.
Just a
That
waste. Just a waste of
that was just
time.
that was
And
a good 4 to 6 minutes that we could have done without.
just didn't even need that part in the show. It didn't give you nothing. I would have been, what would have been doper if they had him talking to Luke or somebody. Like that would have been way iller. Cause
Or
that
put
would
a
have made
scene in
so
with
much
Nicole or
sense.
somebody. Like do something else. Don't do that.
Yeah. It
Please don't do that.
like I like this show, but I would be lying if I didn't have some big critiques of it because Lil Meech, his acting leaves something to be desired. It's cool.
I ain't say nothing about
He's
look.
getting a little better. The funny thing, I feel like I saw him in something that wasn't even BMF, and he was way better in that. Like it was some random thing he was in. So let's see. We got T again, he was dealing with mess because he got Markeisha. Then somebody reported his family to CPS.
But even before that, let's go back to like the fact that his whole squad want to quit. Like they don't rock, like they rock with
Hmm.
Meech, but they don't really rock with him,
Hmm.
and they don't
Hmm.
really respect the way he runs things.
Well, I think that the way he's actually doing it and his extracurricular shit, it ain't helping. It ain't helping. Like if he is gonna shit, if he gonna mess with old girl, he need to be on the type time she is and be like, we need to be sneaking around and being the dipping and if you gonna do it,
He's too sprung to sneak.
he's
He
dumb.
want to let the world know.
He's stupid. And his mom
No, his
even
baby
wanted,
mama's stupid. That's
oh,
who's
she's
stupid.
stupid as hell
She
because
needs to
she
book a coaching session with me because she dumb as hell.
uh
Like, bro, at the end of the day, you really be sitting over here feeling like you didn't won some shit. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down.
right, right. This dude cockeyed and everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Um, so let's jump around
you ain't even
again.
got his
So
full focus. Anyway,
let's jump around again. So we got the shipment getting infiltrated by BMF. The whole thing looked like a setup because
let's talk
the
about them cops
cop,
getting killed.
the cops, right? The cops was privy to what was going on because they've been watching Terry. I think that's why they even got that
Yes.
information. So they there when they get them, and then Twan, her our like gold tooth friends cousin dies.
Yes.
The cop, he of course he ain't never gonna get killed, especially that type of shit. That's his damn pleasure. He was up, okay, you know shit, I'm ready as per usual and killing niggas because
He killed his own
he
partner.
killed this part because he killed Twine, right?
Is that the Asian girl?
No, 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 he killed her.
Yes. So one of the niggas shot her and
Right,
she saw him because he was with the people.
right,
And he shot her because he finished her off, shall I say,
right.
because he knew like
Oh,
if
right.
she make
It's
it,
right. She gonna tell. So you can't live. Damn.
but that's wild because he was smashing her neck.
Everything. He don't
Man,
give a fuck.
listen,
Because at this point, he trying to get his son out of jail. So,
Helen's
mhm.
husband is something else.
So the CPS came to Terry's crib, acting like they in there living in squalor. Their house look regular as shit.
Very regular. But you know what though? I appreciate them kind of, I appreciate that storyline because it shines a light to what was happening then and even still now
Hmm.
with, trying to kind of break up the family
Hmm.
structure. Like this whole thing of, oh, like we got some reports that, there's some neglect or whatever like that. Then Poe Baby just happened to have a cold and they ready to take this baby away just for having a cold.
Right.
Like, and I personally do not think that Markeisha made that call. Like Markeisha, a lot of things, but why she gotta be though? Like he
Mm-hmm.
letting her stay in the crib for like he ain't kick her out. He wasn't necessarily happy with her, but he didn't kick out the crib.
Mm-hmm.
And to her own point, she too is a mother. She knows what happened once you get that type of authority involved. I
Right.
don't think that she did
Right.
that. I
Right.
don't think that was
Right.
her.
Right.
I don't know who
Because
it was, but I do not
it
think
was
it was her.
somebody. We're gonna find out. So let's talk
Quite
about
honestly, it could be Helen's husband if we're gonna keep it a buck.
that reeks of him actually, and T just wait, but no, yeah, but the chronologicalness of it, it would make more sense if that conversation that they ended up having in the show happened before that and it happened after it. So I don't know if he was even thinking about him to do that.
Man, please. He's
Uh
always thinking about that. He didn't base his whole little situation on thinking about Terry. It's very
mhm,
unfortunate and
mhm,
unbecoming.
hmm. So let's talk about Jack the Rapper.
Okay.
Um they're there, Meech and the crew.
Yes.
It's a very prestigious event that has gotten kind of sullied by the drug trade in Atlanta, and because there's a whole bunch of drug niggas there and they using record labels as fronts and all type of bullshit. Um Pops is there because it he knew
Pops is
of
a
it.
whole groupie. He is a whole groupie out here. He's so excited and he just can't hide it. He is like, "Oh, I'm here." Look, because mind you, they didn't even want him to come.
Right.
He didn't
Well,
mess around, found his way there, got a pass.
they didn't want him to come because they knew what it really was. He's
Exactly.
just on some, oh, this was this. I've been wanting to do this since Terry was
No,
a baby. And it's like it
I
ain't the same.
I get it, but I'm saying like he didn't popped up in there. They like who
Hmm.
dropped this nigga off? Like he didn't popped up in there. He got his badge on. He has a little groupie action going on. And I'm not saying like again, because if you just kind of like this is something I want to partake in because I've never done it, I respect it. It's
Hmm.
it's just funny from the standpoint that um they like know some real stuff is about to go down and he like I don't care and I can talk to who I want to talk to and it's like all right nigga he talking to the first person he talked to was the wrong person,
The main nigga that's the enemy, but
just the
he was peeping
opposite.
the whole scene to figure out, oh, that's your dad. Oh yeah, I'm definitely about to be
Mhm.
up in his face saying that was why I didn't want him there. So everything goes back to what Meech was trying to do in the first place. However, you know, he grown, like he said, he gonna do what he want to do. But one thing that did come from that and all of the craziness that ensued, he ended up signing off on the crib because he know this nigga need to be safe
And
somewhere.
before that, one thing that we're realizing is gonna happen in the episode of BMF is that Meech gonna fight somebody.
He's gonna fight. He's
He
gonna
gonna fight.
fight. He's
He's
gonna
worse than
fight.
Anthony Mason at this point. He gonna fight everywhere he
He
go.
just like Anthony Mason.
He
Um,
and shout out to Pops for helping him out.
oh yeah, he came through on one of them
He
niggas. I was like, good
oh
job.
yeah,
Good
oh
job.
yeah, yes he did. And then signed off on the house. It was like, see,
Good job.
get on board, you know.
So let's talk
Keep with it.
about Lucille and her. Um,
Lucille. That's what we're gonna call
oh, we're not gonna do her
her.
because
Yeah,
she been good. She still ain't did shit.
but we know it's coming.
Oh,
Like
she gonna
episode,
do it.
what we on
She gonna
episode
do it.
3?
Yeah,
Man,
she
by
gonna do it.
episode 6, it's gonna be some cheeks getting clapped. They gonna just make it clap.
So, her and Maurice had their little date, and he
They did.
came through
Yes, he did.
buying
He was trying to get that old
popcorn
thing back.
balls from Ohio, where they from, and all this extra shit. Like
Mhm.
she went in.
Is trying to get that old thing back. He
Oh,
is trying to spin the block
oh
heavy.
yeah, he's spinning the block hard. He donated like 10 bands to her the church that she's volunteering for. Like, man, she's killing the game right now.
Hmm.
Killing the game. So,
He's on it.
um, yeah, man.
It's
You
like
know
he
what's
almost
It's funny because this remind me of some Tyler Perry shit. Cause like, why he all dark skinned and then the other one, they dad is like kind of
No,
medium complected. But see, it
no,
would
because
be he was the villain.
if it was TP, that nigga would be 3 shades lighter than you.
Oh, that's right. He loved him the light
He
skinned
like
nigga.
light,
That's what he
light.
liked. That's what he liked. So, um, oh Lord. So, let's see.
Oh, let's go to the pimp. Let's go see your boy Neo getting beat up. Got that ass beat up. They found out
Oh
that he
yeah, he was the
was
snitch.
under the act.
He was the one who tricked off on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they
Got
had to
his ass
go
whooped.
regulate on
Oh
him,
yeah,
fully
heavy,
regulate. Got
heavy.
his ass whiz zipped.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
I personally feel like Stacks had something to do with the robbery because he didn't get beat up good enough to me. If
Yeah.
you, it's just seemed weird
Yeah, I agree.
because like our the scene where they everything came to a head as far as that, like it was the jealousy of me having the mindfulness like shit. I'm selling something of mine to make sure we gone. That's why all them young niggas stayed.
Yes.
They was like, this dude has sold his watches. This so we would do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that is different from, that standpoint because it's not just on some, I'm getting rich off you niggas. Meech gave, we in this together. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
I'm getting money, but if y'all ain't getting money, then that's not okay. And they can respect that. They can super respect that. So like when he was, what I'm saying, doing all of that just to make sure that they were good, that builds a different type of loyalty.
Yep.
So
Let's
I don't
see.
know how Uncle Two Chain's gonna be feeling that. I'm
Hmm.
sorry, I'm giving all these people my own name, y'all.
His name is Stacks. I remember his name for some
I'm gonna
reason.
call him Uncle Two Chain.
That wig they got him wearing, that Afro wig, is
Oh,
crazy.
they got that from Tyler Perry Studios. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. They got that straight from the studios. They got that from the set of A Fall from Grace. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
um, Terry then took his ass back over Markeisha house, playing like he mad, thinking that she didn't call them people on him. And if he think that, next thing you know, he trying to dive back in.
And then who? So he bring her to his apartment,
No, I
which
think it was the house,
no,
right?
no, no. He got an apartment.
Okay,
So he
okay.
went to the house, brought her to the apartment. That's where the mom came because she know where he lived. And then the mom called her. I love how she have this real gentle, sweet face, and when she be some bullshit, her whole shit changed. She'd be like, "The fuck you doing?" And he needed that. The fuck you
But I
doing?
love how she directs it at the right person. She ain't even come for Markeisha.
No,
She
because
was
it's
just like,
his
nigga,
fault.
you. It's
It's
you.
his fault.
You about to lose your damn family and you over here worried about this cougar. Like,
Dumb as hell.
your priorities fucked up. I love it.
Yeah. So then after the whole Neo beat down, of course, Meech just whisk Angel off with him. But
Yeah.
I feel like, I hope that I'm not wrong, but I feel like this might be Lil Meech mama because, um, did he have daughters already? Does he have a son already?
No, he had the son. Remember him and Lamont got the same baby. They both had sons. No, 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 no.
Um,
No, Lamont and the baby mama had a daughter, and he had a son by Lamont's baby mama.
And then he got a son by the other girl
What
or
other
a
girl?
girl? He got a kid.
He has a kid, Lamont.
No,
No,
Meech.
no,
Meech
they share the same baby mama.
one. Meech has another baby mama. Remember the girl that's dating Joey Badass?
Yes, but the baby that he got with Lamont's baby mama is a boy.
I'm asking, that's a girl that he have with her,
I
with the
don't know.
other one.
I
That's what
don't
I'm
know.
saying.
I don't know. I
Cause
just know he
he
got a. I just know he has a boy with Lamont baby mama.
Oh yes, I know he had the son with Lamont baby mama, but I know I was trying to decipher what if he had the daughter or son with just trying to see if Meech is either with one of them or
Mm,
uh I feel like he probably the oldest one though.
that's what
So
I think.
so I feel like it's gonna probably be the one that's back in Detroit, the first one, the real cute one. Although, actually, he knocked up two fine ass ones because the other one was Cash Doll. That's her rap name, right?
Yeah, that's it. So okay, I'm looking it up now, real time, people.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Meech is the only one that he claims. Now, allegedly, there's several others,
Mm-hmm.
but this is the one that he claims.
Hmm.
He has an alleged daughter. Yes, he has an alleged daughter and maybe another maybe daughter, but
Mm-hmm.
Lil Meech is the one that he claims.
So that is probably the one with the first one. Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Huh. And it's funny that they put in the show that he had a kid with the other one, even though he don't claim nobody but Meech.
Yeah. However, his only confirmed child is Lil. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he thought it was, and they found out later that it wasn't. Because I mean,
You
clearly,
never know. So
you
there's
know,
that.
dun dun dun. But so let's see. This episode pretty much ended on Neo getting his butt whooped, which I think I'll rewound that a couple times. I don't know why it was so satisfying watching Neo get beat up.
Schaefer, I'm not mad at you.
Um,
Oh,
see,
all right.
it was just funny to me. And then Pops did sign off on the crib.
Yes, he got his
So
life.
Meech got the crib together. And he had a angel there. Looks like they had an innocent evening of her just laying on his chest,
Yes, indeed. So
which I,
we'll see.
I doubt highly that is how it went in real life. But I
If
guess,
it even happened, this is loosely
it
based
right,
on
very
one.
loosely depicted, right? So,
So there's that. But you know what thing I do think is completely truthful. Mama gonna get them cheeks slapped, okay?
oh yeah, Charles came home and saw the that check. Now he know it's a problem brewing. Now he
Mhm.
know he like, oh, niggas ain't just giving away 10 racks. Like
Right.
it's something to this.
Yes, indeed.
What else happened? Oh, that part with King Henry and that I guess they probably hired a little prostitute and
Of
she
course.
made her go down on her cousin. That was wild.
That was nasty.
Yeah, she's just
That was nasty. I just
super
like
interesting.
so there's something going around online saying she's the most unnecessary character in history.
I agree.
I'm so I wasn't gonna agree or disagree. I was just gonna put it out there because I feel like y'all have the right to know if you do not already. However, I do wish she was not there. That
Yeah.
is what I will say.
Cause I feel like they
I'm
could
down
do
with Braxton.
all the shit.
I'm
All the
totally.
shit they doing with her, they could do with Braxton, and the shit would seem like a million times more sophisticated and gangster, and
Yeah.
not this cartoonish bullshit that's going on. And to see, these are the things that I complain about from an actor standpoint. Like, to go from Raising Kanan to this, I have notes.
You have
Like,
questions and concerns.
it's not even. I have notes because it's some serious issues with
Yeah,
this
that
show.
Tupac thing was wild,
The
amongst
Tupac
other
thing
things.
was wild.
Forget wild. That was disrespectful. Y'all will not. This man been gone.
Yes.
We
I'm
knocking on 30 years now,
and
and this man, y'all will not let him rest in peace
well,
properly.
this is what I don't like. I feel like him, even, you know what, just to honorable mention, just because I feel like this person is also done this way, and he is kind of the equivalent in the black community, Tupac. Elvis, I feel like anything with Tupac or Elvis, people do whatever the fuck they want to do. They don't get nothing accurate. They just, let's get these very broad caricature things right, which is the bandana with the knot in the front and him wearing the vest and a tank
If
top.
that wasn't the smallest bandana, so man,
Just
if you can't go to
everything
the
was
beauty
wrong.
supply in the ghetto and get the right bandana, then don't even do it. Because what are we talking about right now? I see. I guarantee you, had you called Demetrius Ship, shout outs to him. Had you called him, he would still have the bandanas from when he did the All Eyes on Me movie. Y'all out of order right now. Like,
Yeah,
no.
that would have been cool if they had have gotten
They said Anthony
him.
Mackie did a better Tupac, and that's crazy.
Because he was really bad.
They said that man stood in front of the camera and said, "I'm Tupac."
Just stop it. Just
And they
stop
said that
it.
was better than this debacle.
Just a debacle. But this show. So Charles come home. He see wifey. They She lets him know what's going on with T, so she's upset about that, rightfully so, because she ain't even think about old boy right now, because she's so
Not really, no, because she wasn't
distraught.
her grandbaby.
Right,
With baby.
especially because she don't want her to. It's a boy, girl,
It is a boy. It's
boy.
Terry Jr.
Right, so she
and
definitely don't want him going through the shit she went through in foster care.
and I appreciate us getting that little backstory of her
Yeah, I
experiencing
like
going
that.
through
No,
foster care.
it's bright spots on the show. It's not all bad, but it's just
But that
some
Tupac
really
thing made it
bad
all like
parts.
you can't do that. Like you cannot do that. You
I
should
don't
not do that.
know
And
why. Mm, mm,
I
mm.
do not know. Hopefully it
But
never happens again. Um
so this episode pretty much ends with the cop Helen's husband. I'm gonna do it too, but
Charles. See, the
next,
only reason I don't call him Charles is because the father's name is Charles. So I
yeah,
don't want to confuse y'all. But
yeah.
Helen's husband, yeah,
So next episode we will have his name together, but
he
he
will.
he went to
He'll have.
see his son. He's not looking like he's doing too
Son
hot.
son ain't looking good.
Um, he walked in clenching his side and walking very, very slow, like something happened to his booty. So I am hoping that that is not what happened and just hurting from getting a regular beat down. But I just, I just feel for him. Sucks, man, because he a nice kid. It can't, and it sucks because the whole culture that they can't just let somebody go off and be a balloon and not bother nobody. Like they just physically can't do it. They just cannot do it. Sucks. Like, I think if prisoners realize that they make jail worse, like you the ones who make it worse. Like they just like, here's a structure, y'all all gonna be here. And then they just like, now y'all gonna do whatever y'all want with that. Y'all was like, well, we gonna have gangs and beat each other up over nothing. Well, made it worse. Now nobody gonna want to come. That's the point. But
And then
niggas
because
still
it's
be
been a
fucking
minute,
with
I'm gonna rape you. Like, oh, good.
them. I know. I remember when I saw Shawshank Redemption, boy, and that damn part, I was just like,
Man, forget that. I saw Lockdown, and I can't believe they did Stacy like that. That is so disrespectful, man. Stacy, a whole OG out here, and they
oh
just
my
gonna do that.
god.
That's out of
So,
order. He redeemed himself with Snowfall, though. Shout out to Stacy. My God.
mm, so, I think this episode ended on I think it ended on a conversation between between Terry and the cop. And Terry was like, look, you can get down with us or you're gonna get run over. And he chose the latter because he hates Meech and Terry. So he doesn't give a fuck. And hey, it is what it is.
Yes, indeed. So we'll see how he get his ass ran over.
Hmm.
Because Charles ain't won in life yet. So shouts out to Helen. I don't see what the problem.
You're dumb. Uh, overall, pretty good episode.
I mean, we're 3 in, so we're gonna definitely gonna be a build up mid season
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll try to reserve a lot of my criticism on the acting, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of work because it's some discrepancies here, guys. But on that note, I'm gonna end it. This is Creed of Exodus Studios, ArchitectsMars.com, and my co-host is
Coach Tamara Simone. If you know, you know. Your favorite life coach's favorite life coach.
Bong Bong. We will see you next time.